Class today. So we are taking our basic bodice block. I'm so tired already because well, we still go regardless. So this is pattern paper. You can use a cardboard sheet, you can use any paper at all that is big enough. This is our cardboard. You can use a brown paper, you can use a white sheet, and then you can use any paper at all that will be durable enough that you can place on your fabric and cut. It's very okay, but I like the cardboard because it's thicker and then it can last. You can keep it for a very long time. It doesn't rumple so easily. So first I'm going to take my armhole measurement. Remember, your armhole measurement is bust divided by 6 plus 1.5. Your bust divided by 6 plus 1.5 gives you a perfect armhole measurement. So I'm taking 8, and then I'll be taking my bust point. Bust point measurement is bust divided by 4 plus 1.5. Remember, armhole is divided by 6 plus 1.5. Bust is divided by 4 plus 1.5. Then my shoulder to under bust is 13. My half length, that's shoulder to waistline, is 15. And then the length of my blouse is 20. The length of my blouse is 20. So I'll be rolling out the measurement so that you see it clearly. Don't forget. My bust point. I'm not using curves. You can use any ruler of your choice. Don't forget. And then let me verify that. This is my waist measurement. And then this is my under bust. My under bust. So this is my armhole. This is my bust point. This is my under bust. This is my waist. And of course, this is my upper hip. Don't forget, this particular blouse stops on my upper hip. That is a normal straight blouse. You just stop at your upper hip, not to cover your hip. And then I'm going to take the other measurements. I call this vertical measurement because my tape was placed vertically. All vertical measurements I have taken. Yes, my armhole, my bust point is 10.5, my under bust, my waist, and then this is my waistline, and then of course the normal length of the blouse is the normal length. So I'll be taking my shoulder measurements now. My shoulder measurement. Lest I forget this line, I fixed this line here because we might be needing it if we have to alter it to a corset. Yes, we need this line. This line, don't worry, I'll tell you the use of that line when we start drafting the corset. Then, okay, my shoulder is 7. Yes, my bust is 36 divided by 4, that's 9. I have a 9 here. And then my bust point, though you're not using the bust points now, you're just taking a basic block, is 7. So this is 3.5. And then that's the need of this line. You need it for the corset, and then for blouses where you will need a dart and all the rest, that's when you need this. You basically need it for a corset, so don't forget. Then my under bust waist, under bust just immediately after your breast, under it is 28. So divided by 4 is 7. Remember, you are not to add allowance, sewing allowance to your draft. In pattern drafting, you don't add allowance to your draft. And then don't forget our lines. It's not dotted. It's coming up like this, so that we'll find it so easily. And then my waist is the same thing as 28. And then my upper hip is 36. That is 9. So I have the upper hip here. So I want to connect all the dots together. Don't forget. Yes, this is my bust to my under bust. Since I have this to be the same, yes, and then to my upper hip. Make sure you have the same thing depending on your body shape for this part, but make sure you take the accurate measurements. And then what we have left is our shoulder. Yes, I'm going to use a pencil for the shoulder because I do not want the straight line to be visible. And remember, I did not add seam allowance to my drafts. So take note of that. I'm not using curves. Don't say it's because you don't have curves, that's why you're not able to do anything. So you see, I use my pencil first because I want the perfect thing even without the curves. So you have no excuse why you should remain with that. You can use pencils, correct it, make sure they are perfect before you use a marker that will be permanent on it. That is my curve for my shoulder. So this is the bust point. My bust point is 10. We'll take our darts from here. Remember, this is under bust. So as you're under bust, see my tape. The line is directly on the half. You take half this side and you take half this side. Here is half, here is half. That makes it 1 for the dart. So we are taking a total of 1 inch of that to snatch the waist and give us a good waistline. So from here, see the way my ruler is. Draw the line, connect to the ½ inch. Draw this side to the ½ inch, and then from this point down to the final